Your top story, Metrorail in Cape Town is hard hit by vandalism and cable theft, which has now resulted in some lines being suspended and others experiencing delays. Train commuters in the Central and Northern Line are kicking off the week with some difficult news as Metrorail announces suspension of some routes and delays of others. Months of vandalism and cable theft is being blamed for trains in the area of Bontehevel, Netrag and Nyanga being halted from operating. The Northern Line of the trains in Cape Town is delayed by up to an hour without any provision of buses for the inconvenienced commuters. Well, joining us now on the phone line is Metrorail spokesperson Rihanna Scott. Good morning to you and thank you for joining us here on ANN7. If you could just talk us through the current situation in Cape Town with regards to Metrorail.
Good morning, Abigail. Yes, yesterday evening we issued a statement regarding our Central Line, which is our busiest corridor. The vandals have hit again. Now, that's by no means new, and I think other service providers share our concern about that particular area. Ambulance services, police, every service provider is edgy going into there because of the incredibly high crime rate. So again, our vandals have targeted many substations, so it's disabled the service there completely, and we were forced to suspend that. Our technicians will go out under armed escort. They have already left to see what can be salvaged, but it really is an unsustainable thing because as quickly as they fix it, the vandals strike again. We have been engaging with stakeholders and with law enforcement agencies to say that there needs to be a collaborative approach to bring crime under control there because it is gang-infested area. They are using vulnerable communities to do the work for them. There's a very vibrant drug trade. There's a lot of illegal scrap dealers, and for long as there is demand for copper, vulnerable people will be abused to provide copper. So we really need a collective approach and a very, very quick and decisive action if we to save the service in that area. On the Northern Line, also I have the benefit of a map, unfortunately your viewers not, but the area where the power outage is Bellville, so it's disabled a triangle in the Northern Line. We were able to operate shuttle services. We've just received confirmation that they were able to restore the service in Bellville, so there is still residual delays, and then our local bus provider, Golden Arrow Transport Services, has stepped into the breach for Area Central. We have confirmation that their buses are now on the scene, and our monthly and weekly ticket holders are able to utilize those buses.
You speak of the vandalism and the cable theft that's been taking place here and the need for decisive action to be taken. Just talk us through the plan of action and how Metrorail is planning to go about finding a long-term and sustainable solution to this issue.
For as long as crime is not addressed by the appropriate authorities, we will remain the lone cowboy fighting this issue. So what we've done, we've realized there is absolutely no point in fixing infrastructure only for it to be vandalized tomorrow. It's unsustainable, it's expensive, and it cannot help our customers. So we have gone out on several contracts to secure that area. The area that is particularly vulnerable, we have put up a very high, it's a 3-meter reinforced concrete wall. We put a test section of 5 kilometers. It has worked extremely well. We have just placed tenders for that to be extended. It's going to cost us 68 million rand to fence that area, but at least then we are able to secure the infrastructure. So should there be any vandalism, our teams can go in, fix it. It is easier to patrol once it's encased, the operational tunnel, and we will also then prevent ingress into our operational area. There can no longer be squatting and vagrancy. Illegal electrical connections will also be taken care of in that particular area. But that is just our priority area. But we really, really call on communities to help us. These people don't function in isolation. Somewhere somebody must know. And we know that communities are scared because they are being threatened. But we call on people to work with the police so that we can bring the culprits to book. In Benoni, we've recently had a wonderful judicial sentence where a cable thief got 15 years. Now, we've yet to see that in Cape Town, and we're really looking forward to communities working with us, so that we can bring the people to book and we can put them away for a long time.
Thank you very much, spokesperson, for your time this morning. We appreciate you sharing these details with us. That was the Metrorail spokesperson, Rihanna Scott, joining us on the phone line, just talking us through the issue in Cape Town. Metrorail in Cape Town is once again hard hit by vandalism and cable theft, which has now resulted in some lines being suspended and others experiencing delays. But stay tuned to ANN7 for further discussion around this issue.